Hey guys, welcome back to Abom Adventures. So this is going to be what we're considering for us week 5 of social distancing. We decided to come out to our local KOA and camp for a week. So we got here yesterday, today being Tuesday, and we are set up. It is beautiful out here. We've got excellent weather, blue skies, temps are mild, and you can see I got the pit barrel going over there. We're getting some charcoal hotted up, so I'm going to get ready to cook some lunch here. So I wanted to take a few days off from the shop. I've been cooped up in there for 4 weeks solid, including the weekends, working and filming and just getting jobs done and projects. And I was ready for a little bit of a break. And Abby was too. She wanted to get out of the house. So I called up KOA, found out that they're still open with a couple exceptions. Their pool area, which is right across from us, the pool is closed and the bathhouse is closed to all guests. So if you come out here, you got to be self-sufficient, have your own restroom, or have a way to be able to, have your own facility to use if you come out here camping. The bay, the beach area down there is still open, so you could bring your boat down here if you had one, jet ski, whatever. Just as long as everybody abides by the CDC recommendations of social distancing. That's all it's about. But they're probably about half capacity right now. It's a big campground, and I rode through. We brought the monkey out here so that I could have a little fun, ride around the campground. It's probably not even half full out here. So there's people out here that's kind of doing the same thing, just getting away from the house and just getting out and getting some fresh air, doing some barbecue. But I'm gonna be over here. You see I've got my computer set up. I've got a little computer workstation, and that's what I'm going to be doing all week, really. Besides just hanging out cooking, I'm going to be editing videos. I've got a lot of project videos that I need to get edited for the Abom 79 channel. Unfortunately, I don't really have anything for Abom Adventures, so I figured I would bring the camera and see about maybe getting some video while we're here, maybe showing some barbecue. We might go down to the water with the dogs and kind of enjoy that. But I might have something by the end of the week that I can put together for you to enjoy. So like I said, I've been busy. We're getting some editing done. I'll be working on that all week. Got our nice little comfy setup out here, and I'm getting the pit barrel hotted up right now. We're getting some charcoal burned in, and I'm just going to be cooking some chicken wings for lunch. I got some of my Abom rub right here that I mix up. We're going to be season them down with that, cooking with charcoal, a little bit of the pecan wood. I'll throw that on top, get a little extra smoke. But we love our site right here. This is definitely a nice site. My favorite one is that one right there where that fuel travel trailer is. That's on the end row, a little bit more secluded, being that you don't have somebody on the other side of you, and you get a little bit better view of the bay right there. But these were already booked up. They had this one available here, so we got it. You can see you got a nice concrete patio out here to enjoy, full hookups. Just a really nice spot. So like I said, we'll see what I can bring to you throughout the week. Probably some different cooks and barbecues that I do. We might show a little bit of that. Might go have a little fun down there by the bay, and just kind of relax a little bit this week, still get some work done, and just kind of relax a little bit, like I said. So we'll see what we can bring to you, okay? So it has approached dinner time, and let me show you what we're working with here. We got the Lodge hibachi grill, and we are cooking some burgers, patties made up at Farm Fresh Meats over in Robertsdale, Alabama. Our favorite place to get fresh meat. So that's going good. Abby has been waiting for
a really, really long time.
A long time to get her mac and cheese noodles to boil, and this burner just they're burning. We've been waiting for like 30 minutes for that to come up to a boil.
That's gonna be epic right there.
I timed it right because I just threw the burgers on.
It's gonna be epic.
All right, so the old Flame King, I'm sorry, but it just does not do very well on trying to get something up to a boil quick. I mean, it gets the job done, but it takes longer than what you would expect it to take.
It does.
So just know that going into these, you know, little bolt-on accessories for a camper. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to my meat over here. Look at this. You hear that? You smell that? Uh-huh. Let's close up our damper a little bit. You don't need that much airflow through the bottom. These won't take long to cook though. 10-15 minutes max. We got a beautiful sunset to our west. You shooting a video?
I'm shooting a video.
Oh, okay. All right. It's about time to flip the burgers.
Ooh. They smell so good.
Yeah, that little hibachi grill is awesome, especially for a small cook like this. Something fast, burgers.
Can you make me some hibachi on it?
I sure can. I can do whatever you want. Look at that.
Mmm. Yep.
See that char? Scald. Look at that. Just like when you do a steak. Perfect. Mmm.
I'm so hungry.
Well, luckily we've been waiting on your mac and cheese.
Which is almost ready.
Because I thought that these were going to be done before the mac and cheese. But
I nailed it.
I waited. So these are almost done.
Good.
Getting close.
Cheese.
We're going to do cheese when they're done. Just about there. Your parents like them well done.
I don't.
I love this little grill. It's so cool.
Is it time for cheese?
Not yet. I'm waiting. I'll wait until they get to around 150. They're just about there.
Okay.
All
This
right.
is my favorite part.
Throw it in my pocket there. And then you just cross them. Do a double cheese. The double cheese is better.
Yes.
It's the next morning out here at the campground. Abby's still inside sleeping, but she'll probably be getting up here in a few minutes. So I'm getting our breakfast cooked, and I try to time it out to where it's about ready whenever she gets up. Let me show you what we're doing. I've got my little outdoor kitchen set up, and today what we are doing is oatmeal, soft boiled eggs. This is our egg cooker. It's actually Abby's egg cooker. That works fantastic. And then we got our convection oven, and this is what we use to cook our bacon in and other things. Here, let me move my, been having my coffee this morning. This little convection oven works great for cooking bacon. See it going in there, and depending on the size and thickness of the bacon, I cook them on the air fry. I'm using the air fry mode here, 400 degrees, anywhere from 16 to 18 minutes, and it comes out great. Nice crispy bacon. Abby's little egg cooker right there, you can cook up to 6 eggs, and you can do soft, medium, or hard-boiled eggs, and it only takes like 12 minutes, and those things are done. Perfect. So that's going to be our breakfast there. Our bacon is bacon that we get from Farm Fresh Meats. That's our favorite local butcher that we go over there and get our ground beef, our bacon, and sometimes we get steaks, chicken, chuck roast. We took a ride over there for this trip, and we got 5 pounds of bacon individually wrapped into 1 pound packages. So what we do is we put some in the freezer, and then just pull 1 pack out at a time as we need, use it. So looking forward to that. It's going to be good. I love my oatmeal. I eat it several mornings out of the week, but the bacon and eggs cooked like that, that's our go-to breakfast. It's always delicious. So that's about it. We got the computer editing set up over there. That's still going on, making a lot of videos. We're expecting some severe weather to come in, I believe, tonight. So I'm gonna have to put all this up later this evening so we don't get any damage or have anything blown away. But really been enjoying it, been doing some cooking. We're gonna do some more. We're gonna do some fish for lunch today, and then we're gonna do, we have steaks to cook tonight. I'll be using my little hibachi grill again for that. All right, well, I've got some video editing going on right now, doing some producing on a video. We're gonna let that roll, and after that I've got to I'm gonna cook some lunch. We're actually gonna do some grilled bassa fillets today and some rice out here at the campground. I thought it might be fun to go ahead and put the camera on the little monkey here, and we'll do a little ride around so you can see what the park looks like. I did that last time we were here when I was on the bicycle, but it's a lot more fun on the monkey there. I've got 2 spots. We got this mount right here, we can put it on the handlebar, but this one's my favorite. This is one that's mounted down here on the fork, and I think this perspective down here low to the ground is always really cool and just a slight bit more stable. So let's go for a ride, have a little fun for a few minutes, and I can share the park with you, okay? just getting ready for some lunch here. I was able to ask the people up in the front office if we could upgrade our picnic table. This is the one that we have at our site, but there's a lot of sites that have a lot larger plastic picnic tables, such as this right here. So they were kind enough to bring one of those over from one of the other sites. I already cleaned it down and disinfected it. So we're gonna eat lunch over here today. We just kind of go back and forth. We'll eat here, we'll eat over there. We just kind of take turns. So anyway, we got the hibachi grill getting hotted up now, getting the chimney of coals hot. And what we are going to have today is some Bassa fillets. Whenever I got the shrimp the other day, I went ahead and picked up 4 fillets for lunch one day. So 2 pounds, a little over 2 pounds, $49 a pound. So it was like $10 for the 4 fillets right there. So we're going to get those seasoned up with the frog bone blackened season. This works good. It's delicious. So we'll season it down and we'll throw it up here on the hibachi in a little bit. And then for the side, I'm going with the this is some excellent stuff, by the way, the Duran's Caribbean rice. It's so good. It goes great with seafood, and it's real easy to cook. Just put it in a pot with 2 cups of water, bring it to a boil, turn it down, and just let it simmer for about a half hour. It's excellent. So I thought I'd show you that. One more thing, I love my craft beer, and I love to support all of the craft breweries. So this is one that we picked up. Let me see if I can get it out of the case there. So this is Three Daughters Brewing, and this is their Beach Blonde Ale right there. Abby picked this up for me when she was at Greer's the other day, and it's good. It's a light beer that's got a little bit of a citrusy taste there to it. I like that. So enjoying the day and getting ready to get these fish on the grill. So here's an idea for you. These are the leftover steam shrimp that we got the other day that were leftovers, and so I'm gonna peel them. Since there's not that many, I'll probably just peel all of them, and I'm gonna chop them up, and I'm gonna put them in the Caribbean rice, and I guarantee you that's gonna be really good, because that rice goes great with either shrimp or fish. Let's go ahead. Rice is getting almost done, so you don't have to add these until the end anyway, because they're already cooked. All right, just gonna add those in there like that, and we'll go ahead and give this a little stir. And down in there, the rice is basically done, and that's gonna be delicious right there. There we go. That's gonna be a nice side dish right there. So on this Lodge hibachi, if you'll just do one small chimney, this guy right here, this is a Weber chimney, and then this is the tall Weber chimney. So I found that right there, maybe domed a little on top with some charcoal, is plenty for just one regular cook on the hibachi here. All right, we just laid 3 of them on the grill. That's all I could fit. I'll get these 3 cooked, and then we'll do the last one. Tearing that one up there. At least it'll still eat though. There we go. Yeah. Just kind of ripped the little crust off of it. It looks like our first 3 fillets should be done. Let me just check them and see. Oh yeah, okay, we're good. 155, 166 and 156 and climbing. Go ahead and pull these off, and then I got my last one to cook. So we'll let the fam go ahead and eat these guys right here. Look at that. How beautiful is that? All right, here's our last fillet.
I do love that sound.
It's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
Great sound. All right, what do you think of the fish?
This is superb.
Is it?
I love it fried, but I think I prefer this.
Just
This is so good.
seasoned and grilled over charcoal.
What kind of seasoning is this?
It's the Frog Bone brand blackening seasoning.
It's got a fantastic
and I
flavor.
picked that. I picked that up from Mom. Mom loves the blackening seasoning.
Yeah, yeah.
So I started trying it. It doesn't matter if you pan fry it or grill it. Just put that blackening on it.
It's just okay.
It's just
Oh, I'm
okay.
just kidding. It's really good.
Figured you say that. My wife would say that.
It's delicious.
How about that rice with the shrimp in it?
I haven't tried it yet.
It's delicious too.
We had a few leftover shrimp, so I diced some up and threw it in there. Because that rice goes great with
Got
seafood in.
sweet.
Oh yeah.
Sweet taste.
It's got pineapple in it.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
I wasn't
great.
expecting that. That's amazing.
All right, so another winner here.
Yep, you did
Another
well.
winner.
Great.
Perfect.
Well, I've had another nice productive day out here by the camper getting some video editing done. We've got 2 videos edited. I've got one that I'm trying to upload to the channel right now. We'll see how that goes. It's hard to rely on Wi-Fi at places like this. I can go home and upload a video, you know, in 45 minutes tops, have one ready to go. But anyway, it's getting to be about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm going to go ahead and start preparing what we're going to be doing for dinner. We have all of our meals pretty much planned out for the week, and for this evening I am cooking steaks. We've got 2 ribeyes and 2 fillets. These are custom cut from Farm Fresh Meats. Abby's dad picked the meat up for us. It's on the way here where this campground is. Farm Fresh Meats is on the way from their house, so they put the order in for all the meat for the week, and then they went and picked it up, and you know, we just go in together on what we owe them. So I'm going to go ahead and pre-salt them. We'll do some salt and pepper, wrap them back up, and then in a little while we'll get the hibachi going. This is still from lunchtime today, so I got to get it cleaned out, get the hibachi cleaned out, and then we'll cook these on the lodge today. All right, there's our good looking steaks cut from the butcher. So these are some ribeyes right here. These are prime ribeye. They got a nice look to them. Cut, they look to me that they're 1 1/4 inches thick. This one's slightly thicker than the other one there. I think that one's gonna be mine. And then we got 2 fillets right here, filet mignon. Appear to be about 8, maybe 8 to 10 ounce for each one of those. And we're just doing a straight salt and pepper shake on these. That's the seasoning that I'm using, just butcher's salt and pepper. And I'll go ahead and season them real good, and then I'm going to wrap them back up, put them back in the fridge, and get ready for cooking. I'll pull them out and cook them once we're ready to cook. Now, I was going to point that out. Steve picked me up some of the Three Daughters Brewing Beach Blonde Ale earlier also. Already got a 6-pack over in the cooler, getting nice and cold. A little windy out here today, trying to blow away from me. Just try to get a nice even rub on it. I think a good steak has got to have a right amount of salt content to it. I've eaten plenty of steaks that I don't think were salted properly, and I think if you do it right, you're going to have a more delicious steak that way. So there we go. We'll just go ahead and we're going to stack these guys back up and wrap them up, put them back in the fridge. We'll bring it back whenever we get ready with our grilling. We're getting ready to light the charcoal here for the steak dinner tonight. We've got our chimney full of coals right here, and what I've got is four pieces of charcoal there with their tumbleweed, and we're just going to go ahead and start that. Doesn't take much. You can see just a regular lighter gets it done. All right, and then I'm going to just set the chimney right on top of it, right there. And all you need is that one tumbleweed. It'll get that thing blazing in no time. So this will be approximately 20, maybe 25 minutes. This will be ready to go. We can dump it down into the lodge hibachi grill. I'm trying to remember what the hell it's called.
I was gonna say cookie thing.
The cooking thing? The grill. Put it down in the grill.
Okay, yeah.
You can see the tumbleweed burning good. All right, we got the coals dumped out in the grill there, and I just kind of level them out, get them kind of even, and we're gonna let them finish burning in until they're nice, and all of them are nice and white there. We'll put our door on there. All right, and then we got our draft door, just like that. All right, and the last thing is our grate. We'll go ahead and get our grate. Put our grate on there and let it start getting hot.
You should never.
Hold on, let me see. Okay, we're recording now. All right.
Should never have me do it. That's okay.
All right, so we're getting ready to grill some steaks now. There we go. We've had them wrapped up for a couple hours. You can see the salt has dissolved. They're looking good.
And what do you have there?
We have 2 prime ribeyes, and then we have 2 filet mignon. What weight did you tell them on the fillets, by the way? Did you tell them anything?
No, 8 ounces.
8 ounces. I said that. I was thinking they were around 8 to 10. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and put these on.
That's hot. Obviously.
Tell you what we'll do. All right. Fille's trying to fall apart on me. We're gonna put the fillet in the middle there. Look at that. Man, that is looking good right there. My butcher paper.
Yep.
All right. And we got some corn that needs to finish getting hot. We're gonna go ahead and throw that on there too. This is already like half cooked in there. There we go. Corn, steaks, and we got biscuits in the oven too. No, I don't want that. I really like the one that's, if you can find one that's like the one that's sample oil, that's what I want. Take a look at that. All right, let's go ahead and give them a flip here. Hopefully I don't knock the, I'm gonna set the corn over here out of the way so I don't knock them off. Go ahead and give them a flip.
Ooh.
That's looking good. See, this one's cooking a little bit hotter.
We'll switch them.
There's our filet. I think I am. I think I'm gonna want to take this one here. Put it on this side. We're gonna put this one over here. Boy, they smell good too, man. All you need is that salt and pepper. Just checking, trying to get everybody's steak to where they want it. So this fillet in the back is around 150 right there. See that, 155. So this one should be ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that one because the one in the front is a little bit colder. All right, this one is gonna be your mom's right here. That, and then I'm just going to check this one again. I know you want yours medium rare preferably, right?
Yes, I do.
So we're going to shoot for around 135. We're about 130 right now. All right, rib eyes getting very close to a medium rare. We're around 132, 133. About the same on that one. I think our rib eyes are ready to pull. We like a medium rare. I'm getting around 140 there. And this one right here, still climbing. Around 135. Should be a good medium rare for both of those right there. So we're gonna go ahead and pull these bad boys off. I love that clear red juice coming out of that. Oh, baby. Tastes good, just right off my fingers there. Tin them. We'll let them rest for a few minutes, and then we're gonna go eat our dinner. We hungry?
Yes, we are.
All right. Well, everything turned out great. Looks like mine ended up being about a medium on this ribeye there. Steve said his is excellent. All right. Abby's mom loves hers. Hers is cooked to a medium, right?
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
Abby's is a nice medium rare there. All right, well, we're gonna enjoy our steak dinner. Well, it's another beautiful day out here at the campground. Yesterday we had some really bad weather come through here, some really serious storms, so we had to put everything away, put our awning in, and luckily none of that bad storm hit here, but there was some tornadoes that hit in Oklahoma, and also over in Georgia there was a pretty bad tornado, but we were very lucky and fortunate that none of that hit us here, so everything's good. So it is the next day, and what I'm doing is I am cooking lunch today. I told you that's what I like to do whenever I can is just kind of kick back and cook some barbecue. So what I'm doing today, this is going to be for lunch, is we are doing some smoked chicken. I've got chicken halves that I had went to the store and got. So we've got 3 chicken halves there, the chicken breast should I say. I've also got some bacon in there too. It's the first time I've ever hung bacon, and the plan with the bacon is to cut it up and put it in some barbecue beans. So the chicken's going really good. That should be ready in probably about an hour. And I'm going to use these bush grilling beans right here, and I'm going to chop up the bacon and put it inside that and just warm that up there on the stove top. That'll be the side. Got the lodge ready for later on the day. We have Abby's brother and his wife Shan Lee. They're going to be coming out to stay with the parents over the weekend, and we have another steak planned for tonight. It's another steak dinner. Steve went over there to Farm Fresh Meats today and this morning and actually picked up 4 more steaks, 2 more prime ribeyes, and then 2 large fillets, and I'll be cooking those here on the lodge, and we're all going to be splitting those up for dinner tonight. It's going to be a nice Nice meal. Planning on probably doing a bonfire tonight too in the fire pit, either over here at ours or over there at their campground. That's my neighbor right down here. He's got a Harley Davidson. Him and his wife, they like to go out riding. So it looks like they're going to go for another ride today. Just an absolute beautiful day. Blue skies. It's in the mid 70s. Yep, there they go. I told them about the Adventure Channel, and they went over there and looked me up, and they started watching a bunch of my videos, and they even ordered a Pit Barrel Junior and having it sent. They're from Minnesota, and they'll be going back at the end of the month, and he's looking forward to using his pit barrel. On one of my recent videos, I showed this guy right here, and so this is the meter, and it is a wireless meat probe. This particular one is called the meter block, and it comes with 4 probes. This was a gift that was given to me at Christmas time. I was using this before. I have the individual meter probe, and you can use either this right here, this interface here, or you can use the app, and the app works really well. It's got a lot more features on the app. But for some reason I had a hard time getting this to sync to the app. I couldn't get the software to update whenever I did it, so I've just been using this for now, and I need to figure that out later. But yeah, there was people that asked me about this, and it's a complete Bluetooth wireless meat thermometer that you stick in the meat, and it shows both the internal and ambient temperature. So I don't know if you can see that. We're going to try to, I've got 1 and 2. I'm using both 1 and 2 and 2 of the chicken breast. And so you can cycle through. If you hit the arrow, it tells you time remaining approximately 44 minutes, but I find that not to be very accurate. That changes sometimes. I just go off temp. So internal temp, we're at 69 degrees, 65 degrees. Ambient temp, it says 302 and 306. You know, I've got them in 2 different places in the pit barrel there. And then see, it's showing the ambient temperature out here for these two, saying it's 81 degrees. Target temperature 165 for breast, well done. You can set that for whatever temperature you want to finish your meat at. You can do a custom cook, but we just go for 165 and get it up there, and that just kind of gives you a little bar of how much, you know, how far along the cook is. So there's that. I got this on my Amazon affiliate store if you'd like to pick you up one, either the meter block or the individual meter there. Very, very cool product. I love it. Comes in a nice bamboo case there, and then this is how you charge it. You have to stick it back in there to charge it after you're done using it, and you wash it off. Let's take a look at this bacon and see how it's coming out. This is the first time that I've ever hung bacon in the pit barrel. All I want to do is just kind of cook it so that we can cut it up. Well, that looks good, doesn't it? Yeah. We might go ahead and pull those. Go ahead and get it cut up so I can get the beans started. I know the ones in the middle look like they're definitely done. The chickens are at around 110 degrees, so it's getting pretty close. So I'm gonna go ahead and chop that bacon up, and we'll get our beans started. This is what I'm gonna put it in right here. There's our bacon right there. Looks like a couple pieces could have cooked a little bit longer, but that's okay because we're going to be cutting them up and putting it in a pot to heat up with the beans. I wanted to point out too that in between all of my cooking and cutting and things that I do, I always wash everything off. You know, I take, as soon as I hang the chicken over here, I took this over there. I've got a little cleaning station there with my water hose. I keep soap and a Scotch-Brite, and I always wash everything in between, you know, including the knife, so I'm not cross-contaminating anything there. So let's get those cut up. We'll make us some nice beans to eat. Got our bacon, and we got our grilling beans. All right, I'm gonna have to, according to my meter probes, the chicken is getting pretty close to being finished up. So what I want to do is go ahead and pull them out, and we're going to baste them with this barbecue sauce right there. All right, so I'm just going to baste them and then put them back on there and let them cook, you know, finish it out. It's only about 10 degrees off, so they'll get there really quick. I'm just going to pull one off at a time. There we go. Put the lid back on so that the coals don't get flamed up and get too hot. I'm going to go ahead and verify it with the, I just like to wipe that off again before I stick it in there and see what the meat probe is showing. Yeah, so this is showing hotter than the actual meter right there. Let's try it a different place. 155. So it's about the same. We're gonna go ahead and barbecue them up. All right. Just another nice layer of flavor here. You can put on there, make it taste that much better. That looks good. The flies are sure smelling it. They're coming out thick now. Somebody's little yappy dog is not enjoying themselves right now. All right, let's stick this right down in there and we'll see. So 155. We've been letting them sit there for about 10 minutes in the pit barrel, and it's saying that my #1 probe has reached 165, which is the temp that I was going for. So we're gonna go ahead and pull that one. It's this guy right here. Pull that guy. The other one is at 161, but the small one, the smaller of the three, it was actually done too. I just wanted the barbecue to kind of simmer in and baste. So I am gonna put them in the pan here. Got a stainless pan that we're going to set these in, and I'm going to cover them up. The flies have figured out that I have been cooking, and they are coming from everywhere. So we're just going to cover these up with some foil, and the family will be over here in a few minutes to start getting ready for some lunch. And all I'm going to do is just take these breasts and just carve some off and serve it to everybody. That is plenty good. We've been maintaining that for several minutes there. So I'm going to go ahead and put it with the others here. Let them start resting. And we're going to be carving them up shortly. Carving some of it up. We got some for leftovers there as well. All right. That is looking good. I'm going to go ahead and pull that hook out of there. That's hot. We'll let them finish resting out.